leaders back. Then Rees Rocket running fourth. Sovereign Hall is over on the inside. The pace came off there and he was able to drop the anchor with Undisclosed around the outside. Then going forward, Glimmer Girl and Fringed is last as they'd set sail for home at the 400. Undisclosed led the way from Bangalore. Tenterden's over towards the inside looking for clear room. Rees Rocket battling away. Then Sovereign Hall trying to thread its way through and Glimmer Girl winding up down the outside as Bangalore went to Undisclosed. Tenterden is getting a run between them towards the inside. Sovereign Hall, Rees Rocket, Bangalore, Sovereign Hall, Rees Rocket, Tenterden, Sovereign Hall got its nose in front. Sovereign Hall has won it narrowly from either Bangalore or Rees Rocket. Tenterden is close up with Glimmer Girl. Undisclosed ran out of steam after leading and Fringed was always at the rear. Upset result here. Sovereign Hall back to the 1,000 today. 21.60, 6.60 and a blanket finish. Sovereign Hall, the Teddy Martinovich trained gelding, went to a 12 last start, led and got run over back to 1,000 today and sat and has just prevailed over Bangalore, Rees Rocket and Tenterden fourth on the rail from Glimmer Girl. 9, Sovereign Hall, Universal Ruler, Wynyard Hall gelding with its fifth win in 27. And they've all been at the 1,000 metres. Ridden by Shooter McGruddy. And what is rather spectacularly noticeable is the price it's paid, 21.60, 6.60. And it was 21 into 18 here, specking at some odds in this third race on the card. So getting home to victory for Pi Martinovich and Nick Georgetta, Glenn Evans, Robbie Mitchell, Wayne Forrest, also S. Maloney, Joey Lawrence and Brad Grant. Sovereign Hall saluting for popular trainer Ted Martinovich over Bangalore by Canny Lad from Oh Best Beloved, Chris Gangemi, Peter Nucky for Gangemi Thoroughbreds and Partners, and Rees Rocket by Hinchinbrook from Single Rose, Lindsay Smith for the Mount Hallowell stud D Walpole, written by Lee Newman. A neck, a long header, half of the margins in 60.12, 35.18, the last 600. Well, race 4, the Crown Towers is the next at 3.20, and they're all running. Interesting race coming up too for the fillies and mares. But in the meantime, let's go back to Matt Kelly with this horse beautifully placed once again back at its most favoured journey. Loves the 1,000 metres there and given a good ride there by Shooter McGruddy to get home for Teddy Martinovich.
Yeah, thanks, Darren. I've got Tom Smith here with me, the stable foreman for Ted. Tom, that was an impressive win.
Yes, but he does that every now and again. Yeah, he's a horse you can't put your money on. He's going to win, and that's what he does. He puts in a good run, and then he puts in an ordinary run. So, but it was a good run today.
What was the confidence like from the stable? The punters obviously didn't really come for him, but the stable pretty confident he was going to produce?
Oh, I had a little bit each way. So, but he's not a horse you can back or tip to anybody. You just start him, and if he wins, well, it's a bonus.
And just your thoughts during the run, did you feel like he was going to be in the finish, you know, from about the 600 out?
Not until about the 200-metre mark. And then he looked like he was going to get to him.
Well, congratulations on the win.
Thanks very much.
There he is, Tom Smith, the stable foreman for Ted Martinovich. I'm going to have a quick chat with Sean McRuddy now on the run. With the outsider, Sovereign Hall getting the win there. Sean, that was a nice performance from this galloper who wasn't really that well fancied before the start of the race.
No, look, I thought it was a very good race. So I didn't really think we were a winning chance, but just grateful for the ride. Do a bit of riding for Ted Martinovich and Tommy Smith, and yeah, it's just good to get the opportunity and hit the line really well.
He looked quite settled throughout the run. Just talk us through your thoughts as you were coming towards the 600. Did you feel like you were a winning chance?
I actually did. Obviously, they give you some idea during the run, and yeah, he always travelled like he was going to play a part. Just needed a bit of luck in the straight. The second horse of Gangemi's kept wandering out underneath him, but it probably meant that we weren't going to hit the front too soon, and yeah, he did enough to win.
Well, beautiful ride from you. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks very much.
There he is, Sean McRuddy, combining there with Ted Martinovich, and we've got to mention Tom Smith, who's the main man here today at Belmont. Sovereign Hall taking out race number 3.